And after Divati negotiated assistance from the new commanding officer of the colony, we received a code cylinder and a lead. We then traveled to Telos, landed on the planet, and as I understood, in exchange for information, we will assist the planetary governor in pacifying a group of eco-rebels who are attacking transports coming out of the major industries of the planet. We took the hard contact, drove it down the road, pretending to be a definitely not armed survey team who have 2 weeks left until they retire. Taking the bait, the rebels jumped us, and Divati was shot in the chest. Or the face, one of the two, we're not totally certain. And we're starting in combat. With the enemy not being aware that there is a Brinks Ordo and Master Braytak on board.
No, they are not.
Those poor, poor bastards.
Well, now that Divati's been shot, would you like to roll a niche? Or wait, did I have you roll a niche last time?
No.
No. Okay, yeah.
No, we held off.
Vigilance?
Yes, it would be vigilance.
You sure I can't use cool?
And you know what? You know that you were there, that they were there since they shot you, so I will let Divati use cool.
It makes no difference. The rolls are the exact same for me.
What are we rolling?
All of you except Divati are rolling vigilance.
Holy shit! That's
Divati had some advantage.
Divati.
I do believe I have located the enemy.
And Mister?
That's good.
What?
Are you going to play?
We rolling an ish? Will or what are we rolling? Will or what's it called?
You're rolling vigilance.
That's the one.
How much XP did we get last time?
Got the standard 20.
I need to spend that.
Oh my god, you're right, I forgot to spend 2.
Well, I wasn't here, so I got...
Oh shit, I did too.
Oh, it looks like the only one who beat these guys was Divati. So you've got one spot before them and then everybody else.
Gibbs?
So I'm thinking we have someone go and shoot those motherfuckers.
Gibbs?
Yeah, close air support sounds good about now. What do you guys think?
I think an artillery barrage might dampen their spirits for their turn.
Aren't you a couple minutes out?
No, I'm within scanner range, therefore I'm within weapons range.
Yeah, I think around the end of yesterday, he said that he was going to close in so that he could get them on scope.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm within weapons range, so I just have to be able to get in position to be able to take a shot. So, from what Pete told me, I'm going to fire at the right, because that's where the shot came from.
Yep.
All right. That's just gunnery, right? All right. Blip, but no blop. I didn't hear you.
I said I gotta check my cheat sheet real quick. The Peaceful Intentions is a silhouette 4 ship, and these are silhouette 1 creatures. So they would be 3 smaller, so it is a difficulty 4 check. Additionally, due to some other factors, including but not limited to them being special, they also get. They're not going to get the They're not going to get a bonus due to being obscured like they normally would because Nevin is using the scanners. However, they do still have cover.
Yep.
And they also have 1 point of range defense, so it would be 2 black dice.
So that's what I'm rolling
And
against.
they-
Just double check.
Not quite. There's a bit more.
Okay.
Where's the cover table?
Oh, you're gonna add setbacks for cover.
No, actually, no. It's only 1 for cover. I'm thinking of concealment, but that doesn't apply here because of the scanners. However, they do have another thing, which is that they upgrade it once. So it would be purple, 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 red, black, black.
While he rose that again, Pete. What do I need to pay to go into another class? And I only need to pay it once, right?
To go into another specialization, it's
Like switching from hired gun marauder to soldier commando.
so that to go into soldier commando, it would be the total number of specializations that you will now have, including the new one, times. Let's see, yeah, times 10 plus an additional 10 if it's outside your starting specialization, which that is. So is this
30?
would this be your second or your third specialization?
Just second.
Okay, so it would be 30.
Okay.
I think I got that right.
And you do not manage to hit them.
No, but I caught their attention. I bet.
You did. On the scanners, you see them beginning to scatter, which is how I'm choosing to spend that threat, or those 2 threats.
All right. Well, I will keep them on the scanner.
To be clear, all of them are scattering. Or actually, no, that's not how that works. Only the group you shot at is scattering.
Okay, so the other group is not.
Yeah, they can't. That's not how that mechanic works. I can't make people do that.
Sounds good. All right, their turn.
Now it is their turn. Nevin, you see them continuing to move away. They appear to be sort of breaking up into small clumps and heading off in various different directions.
Including the non-attacker group.
Yeah, there was another group that didn't do anything. They're also now going to run away. The group on the right side had a bit of a head start. Or I should say some of them did.
All right. Then I will get as close as I can.
The only place where you can really land here is on the road.
Yep.
All right. Are you going to land?
Away from that bomb because I'm sure I can see that.
Can you? You don't have radio contact with them, so you
mean,
would need to be
for-
able to see it as well.
For him to land on the bomb, he'd have to be landing really, really close to the
Well,
hard
I'm
contact.
saying the scanners would be able to detect something like that, an obstruction, the dirt. Like that's not it's not going to just be like, oh, ground is flat, land here.
Why are you landing?
The hostiles are scattering. I'm picking up the party so we can track them.
Well, so there's a couple things to it. The first is that you would have had enough time to stop because I didn't want to have you making that roll when you're like right on top of it. Like, to be clear, if you hadn't seen it, you would have gone over it. But because you passed, you were able to stop, not just before you drove over it, but at what you
Far enough away.
think might be a safe distance. Yeah, far enough away. We'll say like 2 car lengths behind.
Well, I mean, I'd be on the radio nonstop, constantly trying to contact to see if the scrambler clears up.
Mm.
How close are they to us?
You don't know that, Devati.
Well, I'm on the radio asking Nevin.
You can't hear him.
Ah, yes, that's right. I forgot about the jammer.
From my movement, would I be able to triangle it kind of where the jammer is?
That's an interesting question. I think that would be computers to figure that out.
All right.
Oh, no.
I demand a reroll. I'm sorry.
He did not hit the lights on. Boy, it's gonna be a bad session.
All right. To figure this out, it will be difficulty 3 computers.
Okay. Would the comm scrambler or slicing computer help me at all on this?
Yes, the comm scrambler would not help you, but the slicing computer will count as like correct tools. So we'll say that adds a boost die.
Okay, so I get blue on that.
Yeah, you get a blue on that, and it's against 2 purple and 1 red because I am upgrading it.
All right.
Yeah, you can tell that the group on the right is the group that had the scrambler.
Okay. Then yeah, I would try to land with the rear of the ship facing the hard contact so we could possibly latch it. We do have that mechanism capability.
Okay. Based on how it with the rear facing, so you're landing behind them.
Essentially, if they were driving towards me, I would just be flying over them straight and dropping down. If they were driving away from me, I would have to turn the ship around.
Okay, but the point is you want their rear facing you.
Yes, I want their
Yes.
rear facing my rear.
Okay, that means you're landing behind them, so we don't need to worry about your landing on the line.
Ah, okay.
That's a perfectly good explanation for why you wouldn't do that. So,
Yeah, we can just hand wave the mine. But yeah, basically, I would latch on and then pick them up and continue tracking while they move on to the peaceful intentions.
if you're just going to do that, then we can assume that you're out of initiative here. I'm assuming you're still trying to do it, like, quickly, but...
Yes. Yeah, I would be moving as quickly as I can with peaceful intentions to be able to maintain, target lock, essentially.
Can our
Yeah, more
vehicle
or less.
fit through these woods without the road?
You think you could, it would be tricky. I mean, if you want to take the hard contact off-roading.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Is just chase these guys down since we have a vehicle and they don't.
I mean, it will involve some piloting checks, but it's not impossible.
I can track them through the trees. If I pick the hard contact up, I can just drop you off at another position.
Yeah, but driving after them sounds like we get to drive after them and have fun that way too.
But you don't know where they are. The only reason I can see them is because of the upgraded scanners on the peaceful intentions.
And I know they're generally in that direction because that's where I got shot.
Well, now that Nevin's landed, he would be able to tell you where the rest of them are as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
so if you
let's
wanted
just get on the peaceful intentions and use the scanner and just hot drop on them.
Yeah, fine.
I mean, that's what we designed the hard contact for. So I would like to maintain tracking the group with the scrambler.
Oh, and Doc, can I get a stim pack if we're not going to be doing this in initiative?
I give you what?
Cool. So that heals 5,
did-
right? When you stab me with it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you could continue following.
At a relative distance to not spook them, so to speak.
Yeah. So the thing about the jammer is it gets easier to track the further you are away from it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Follow
But I
the
can
group
also
with
still
the
see the life.
jammer.
Yep. Yeah, but I can also still see the life sign, so in case they turn the jammer off, I can still, ping that
Yeah.
group,
I mean,
essentially.
you were able to pick out which group it is. You can keep track of that group well enough.
All right, that's what we're doing. Maintaining distance to, well, essentially be stealthy with a spaceship.
Yeah. I mean, so the thing is, out here in the wild, the ship makes enough noise that they're gonna be able to hear you if you're anywhere nearby. It's like it's
Yeah,
not
but if
quite
we're
as loud
far
as a
enough
helicopter,
away,
but it's like comparable.
yeah, if we're far enough away, though, the direction will not be perfectly easy to identify.
It will not, but that distance might also be further than short range.
Okay. Well, I'm basically going to be staying at the max of the scanners on their life signs.
All right, yeah. You follow them for a ways, and yeah, so all of these little groups of targets in and among the trees have all like really spread out and just sort of fanned out. And then you watch as this group of we'll say this was a group of 3 that has the scanner that you fought. By this point, they would be the only ones on your scope.
Yep.
And as you're following them, they all sort of clump up. And then one at a time, they begin to get like slowly dimmer and dimmer until you can no longer see them.
As if they were going out of scanning range, or their profile was getting interfered by something.
You think matter. It's as if they stopped. It's as if they suddenly became cold-blooded or something.
Okay. Hot drop the hard contact in that position then.
All right, so that's going to be a little bit tougher with the trees.
Yep.
The trees are
Well,
wide
we
enough
have
that you can-
guns.
You're going to clear the trees.
Anybody else objecting to this?
Why not just drop it?
Why not just drop it? Is that the trees are close enough together that you can't. Oh, hard drop. Yeah, actually, you could do that, I suppose.
I mean, it's in the name.
For some reason, I was picturing you getting a little lower than you would have to. Yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
could
no,
hard
no,
drop
no,
the
no.
hard
Yeah, we're
contact.
just literally unlatching it. It goes pew.
Yep.
So whoever wants to get on, get on.
I mean, I don't think any of us left.
Oh, you'd have just stayed on the hard contact for that entire.
Why not? We can use the intercom
True.
to talk.
Yep. So is that scrambler still up?
No one heard you just now, Pete.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself. That's strange. It feels like sometimes it just doesn't pick up anything at all. Like, is that what's happening, or is it just coming through muddled and you can't hear it?
It was muddled.
Muddled
Okay.
/ broken.
All right.
It's like you were
So a little bit of both.
talking to yourself, like very low.
Yeah, it's because I
Yes.
was doing that. I just had my mic on.
Okay.
But yes, it would still be on.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to counter with radios? Like, is there any way we can increase the power output, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's normally a computer's check to overcome something like this. I can't think of a decently techie explanation for how exactly that would work, but you can overcome it with computers.
You'd increase the power output to push the frequency through the scrambles.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And Doc want to do that? I think he's slightly better than me because I have 3 green. Doc,
What
make the
now?
radio work.
I am a doctor, not a DJ.
Well, you're a DJ today.
What am I rolling computers? Okay.
Yes.
Now here's the
I don't know.
question: if you're doing that by boosting the power output, are you boosting the power output of the Peaceful Intentions or of Devadi's long-range communication?
We would have to do both sides to be able to transmit and receive.
Yes, that's why I'm asking, because whichever side you do this will be able to send and or will be able to send, but the other side will not be able to send.
Yeah, we'd have to do it on both.
Yeah.
So it's like you're making a computer check too, Nevin.
I can do that. I mean, I got 3 green, so
I'm pretty sure that puts you above the rest of us, except maybe Mister. By the way, I'd looked for a GIF or something like a hot drop of the hard contact. Here we go.
How is this?
Do I have any bonus?
Is that an A10 Warthog furry?
Yes. That's what Google showed me.
Do I have any bonuses or anything?
To this, unless somebody's helping you.
I mean, somebody could help him on the hard
I
contact.
could
but
offer
would
you
be doing it on the-
unskilled assistance, just like fiddling with the radio that I own.
All right,
This is
so
radio.
difficulty?
I'm assuming in the process he's linking
Yep.
that to the hard contacts communication system.
Yeah, to overcome this will be difficulty 4. However, it is 3 purple and 1 red.
3 purple and 1 red?
Do you want to spend a light side on both of these?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, because I'm going to need a light side. I only have 3 green, so I'm going against 4 purple.
Yeah,
Or-
so we
yeah,
use
four.
we use 2 light side points to upgrade both checks.
Well, make the first one. Oh yeah.
That radio is humming.
Mm. Yeah, you can all feel your teeth rattle. And I will be upgrading the second one as well.
So now I could actually get unskilled assistance because they could send the messages to me.
They could.
And we're using the intercom. So
Well, they can hear you. And yeah.
well, we have the intercom of the ship. We're still connected. We haven't dropped them. So
I mean, if I can tell him what I did on my radio to help him with his.
Yeah, in fact, if you want to have Devati and Mister make the same roll again and just
Oh, true.
Well, it wouldn't be him and Devati, it would be him and you. Like,
Mr. and myself.
yes.
Okay, so Mr. would make the roll telling me what to do.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So you're stars and stripes better than I will be. So yeah, basically exact same roll.
Yeah,
Actually,
you're the
exact
one-
same roll.
You're the one doing him this time instead of Devati, but other than that, it's the same. And yeah, exact same roll.
Except I don't have a light side point to burn.
No, we
you
burned
broke
one.
two of them.
Yeah, so we burnt one for both checks, so you will have a light side as well. So
Yep.
exact same roll.
Very nice.
Bam, we can talk.
Yep.
Okay. Dropping the hard contact. Push the big red button.
You push the big red button.
Obviously, I'd get as close to the canopy as I could, but I wouldn't.
He
go into
hit the
canopy.
wrong button. He pushed the self-destruct. We all explode.
So you got to find some way to complicate this. Actually, I already know how I'm going to complicate this, but how do I handle that?
Dexterity saving throw.
No, not like that.
Do I?
Where'd Aiden go? We're really gonna need him pretty soon here.
Yeah, he's your gunner, isn't he? Or the driver.
No, he's he's the driver, and two, he's the tracker.
Mm.
Great.
All right. Well, because he's not here, somebody has to be driving the hard contact.
I'll do it.
So yeah, Brinks, they hard drop, or I should say, Nevin hard drops you all in the hard contact, and you come down through the canopy just fine. Thing is way too heavy to be stopped by any branch, and you do break a couple branches on the way down. But more importantly, you sort of come up against the side of one of these really big trees where its roots sort of grow out, and it creates enough of a sloped surface that you land kind of awkwardly.
That's why we
And
have seatbelts.
it is why you have seatbelts. I mean, whether or not anything happens to the people inside will depend on how you do on this, but I need a difficulty 3 piloting planetary check to keep the thing upright.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, I'm not done though.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? No, that's fine. I was going to make it a little harder and destiny point, but I'll keep it instead. I should have
no,
said something.
please,
no,
please, by all means.
It's too late now. I should have said something earlier if I was going to do that. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you managed to keep the hard contact upright. There's sort of it's not nearly big enough to be a cliff, but there's sort of like a dirt shelf that's created by some roots in this area that you're landing in. So you gotta do a little quick sort of driving to prevent the thing from flipping over when it lands on that, but you're able to keep it upright.
Yeah, we definitely get those upgraded landing gear on that thing.
Yeah, I think when after you installed that, I seem to remember you making some modifications so that it wouldn't just concuss everybody inside when you land.
Yeah, we increased the ability of the repulsor basically with like secondary repulsor systems that can be used, at maximum power to increase their ability to negate inertia.
You do.
And then we made the one-time use rocket packs for the first drop, but this was a lot shorter than the first drop.
All right, well, you're on the ground. What are you doing?
I'm directing traffic.
Yep. You know where those life signs disappeared to. You can direct them there.
Let's go.
Branks, you have to make car noises if you're driving. I guess Hayes is in the co-pilot with a, motorcycle.
Yes. Well, as you are making these car noises, please make for me a difficulty 3 with 1 upgrade. So that's 2 purple and 1 red. Piloting planetary check to
Determine if you hit the landmine.
no, not that, because you're in the
Do some
you're, like,
off-roading.
deep in the woods now to navigate these or this dense forest.
Can you flip me a light side?
Yes. Oh, additionally, Branks, you would have let me see here. You would have 2 black dice on this due to reduced visibility from all of the foliage around.
How about the LiDAR system? Secondary navigation system would see right through that. That's why we installed it.
Yeah. And so that will remove one of those dice.
Aha.
Yellow, yellow, green, purple, purple, red, black?
Yes. I don't know if you have anything in your helmet that might negate any of that.
I'm not sure my helmet would affect this, given that I have to look through the vehicle sensors.
Ah, that's correct. Yep.
But I'm sure somebody's in the co-pilot seat.
So yellow, yellow, green, purple, purple, red, K.
That's right. In fact, Nevin, if you wanted to help him,
Actually, a blue could have a success on it. Roll a blue.
yeah, you can get help from Nevin. He's your eye in the sky here.
The guy in the chair. Haha!
Ooh. Well, you no longer generate any threats, but
Well, that's what happens when you mix a turbine and a diesel.
Yeah, so you're making your way towards this this location that they all disappeared off to. And as you get close to it, the terrain gets more and more uneven. There's like more roots and smaller trees and other sort of shrubs all around there. And just all of that combines to make it like you can't get the hard contact in there. It's too dense and too hilly even for repulsor craft.
Alrighty.
Do you want me to clear a path?
So clearing a path, clearing a path alone, you don't think would be enough. It's not just the trees; it's also the land itself that's in the way.
Yeah, this sounds like we need to head on foot.
See, nobody cares.
Yes. All right, I'll stand Overwatch.
All right.
All right, I guess we disembark.
Yeah.
Ooh, disembark.
Remember where we parked, guys.
Brinks turns off the homing beacon.
I think we had enough to go around. We could probably leave one on the hard contact.
Probably. And I would.
All right. Well, now you definitely know where you parked.
Mm-hmm. I like duct tape it underneath where I was sitting.
Yeah. So to get over to this area that Nevin would be directing you to, you sort of have to scramble up a little. I'm grasping for the word here. It's not an embankment. There we go. There's an embankment that you would have to scramble up. You're not going to have to roll for it, but it's what's preventing you from getting the hard contact up there. That and all the trees. But yeah, up here the foliage is quite dense. It's like long grass and shrubs, like up to mid torso height for most of you. But you see no sign of any people besides yourselves, or anything else obvious that would stick out to you besides like plant life, whatnot.
Nevin, how far was it to when you started seeing signal degradation?
So I should clarify, the signal degradation all happened in one spot. Like the signals that you were, or the life signs that you were tracking all clumped together in one very specific area, and then slowly got dimmer and dimmer and dimmer until they weren't there anymore.
So we're looking for an elevator into the ground.
No, from what he's explaining, he said essentially it's like their life signs didn't move; they just disappeared.
Right, they clumped together from an aerial perspective and started getting dimmer and dimmer as if there was interference, such as from going subterranean.
They went underground. Got a bunch of gooks here.
What?
We need to find, the secret elevator they used.
We need to find the gook's hole.
Yeah. They're the Viet Cong. We need to find their hole.
Hayes, is gook not an actual slur?
It kind of is.
It is a slur, yes.
Yeah, actually, not even kind of. It just straight up is.
You tell that to my granddaddy.
Well, your granddaddy is a racist asshole.
Yeah, you could have just said Charlie's and nobody would have batted an eye.
Well, technically they'd be considered X-rays because they're not actually a military force. Anyway, different nomenclature. So, anyone got any idea of how to find a like subterranean access point?
Knowledge warfare.
I had a feeling you might say that. So this will not allow you to find them by itself, but it will make finding them easier. I would say, yeah, we'll make this another difficulty 4 with 1 upgrade. So purple, 1 red.
All right. Do we have a light side I can flip over?
Uh-huh.
Fuck you, dice.
It was supposed to be 3 purple, red. So
Oh, 3.
yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. You still failed. But yeah, you definitely would have had some training in like guerrilla warfare, but it did not include anything like this. Or if it did, you weren't paying attention.
Hmm. Telos is weird. It has strange botany that doesn't conform to the norm.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, Nevin, do those sensors include on the ship include seismic sensors?
Let me check with the manual.
I believe you would have to land for that, unless I'm misunderstanding what you mean.
No, seismic sensor you wouldn't have to land for.
Explain.
You could see disruptions in the earth, vibrations.
How are you going to pick up vibrations without a contact?
Vibrations do more than vibrate things. They also vibrate particles.
So what, you can pick up an earthquake by sensing vibrations in the air?
Well, it produces energy.
I'll be
Basic
honest.
sensors.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty accustomed to Star Wars, and I've never seen anything where they can just detect earthquakes in orbit.
Yeah,
Like,
really,
Yeah.
really. What I'm thinking is
that's Star Trek.
we would really need like a passive sonar array that we could put on the ground and then have like the ship shoot the ground once to act as the ping.
See, that would
Oh.
be something you could do. Yeah, if you had a sonar system and you could
Right. So,
use it
so
like-
did anybody pack a sonar like system?
No, this is what you're describing, Devati, would be too specialized equipment to be included in the sensor package you installed on the
Yes, I know. That's why I'm asking if anybody
Unless-
packed a sensor module, like a
Unless
sonar
you went to
module,
light side.
Hey, there's a tracker. Tracker.
or the tracker can look for footprints.
Tracker, start tracking.
Yes, we need the tracker.
Yeah, so Aiden, they are actually I'll let one of you explain it. I'm too lazy.
The signals all clumped together on the ground and then started getting dimmer from the air, so I'm thinking something subterranean. Can you track where they were standing so we can see if that's the elevator down?
I can certainly try.
Alright. It is a difficulty 4. I will let it be either perception or did they call it survival in this game? Yeah, survival.
Yes.
With 1 red and 2 black due to foliage. So
All right.
3P or PPP or KK.
Sounds difficult, but here we are. Oh, is anyone giving like assistance, any blue dice, anything?
Sure, I'll help you look around.
Yes,
should
the
it-
merchant trader is helping the tracker.
And should I like spend a light
Yes.
side?
There, I spent the light side for you.
You have anything that removes setbacks?
I don't know, do you?
Yes.
Not on this type of check, I don't.
What does Aiden have?
Expert tracker.
Okay, what does that do? Does it just remove setback?
Remove one setback and decrease the time to track a target by half.
Ah, okay. Do you only have it once, or do you have multiple ranks of that?
Just one.
Okay, so it would be PPPRK. Ooh, very nice.
Hey.
Yeah. So Aiden, you're going around, and eventually you find you're sort of combing through foliage, looking for tracks, and yeah, eventually you do find some. A bunch of them all clump up around this one rock, and as you sort of peel away some of the grass and brush around the periphery of this rock, you can see that it has been moved.
Yeah.
So the rock was moved, like it's covering something?
You think so? There's marks on the ground indicating that it has been slid over to the side. Or that it was slid over from the side.
Guys, help me move this rock.
There's enough of you that it would not be it would be trivial to move this rock, although it is quite large.
Braytech moves the rock by himself.
You know what? Sure, Braytech can move this rock by himself.
Fucking probably.
Yeah, as you move this rock, it reveals a hole in the into the ground underneath it. As you drag it, there's also a short rope attached to the underside of the rock with like part of it that's sort of been knotted, so you can hold on to it. And I mean, you can't see the bottom of the rock, but the rope moves in such a way to indicate that it's like attached to the bottom. And as for this hole, yeah, you see this hole going pretty deep down into the ground.
Is there a ladder, stairs?
So, you know, it's funny, looking at the outside of this hole, there are two like big marks in the side of the hole where you think a ladder might have been. And in fact, if you were to circle around it enough, you can eventually see from one direction down there that there is a passage that leads off in one direction, and like on the floor into that passage is a like coiled up rope ladder.
Hey, Branks, you got a jetpack, right? Branks, you have a jetpack, right?
You must
Yes.
walk in the home.
I have one. Why?
Well, because there's the rope ladders at the bottom of the hole. So could you go down there with your jetpack and bring it back up so we can all go down there?
The Codex Astartes advises against using jump packs to leap blindly into enemy fire. Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong setting. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
All right. So
Wait, how deep is the hole?
I was just about to get out my table to determine that.
I mean, we could see the rope ladder at the bottom, so it can't be super deep.
It's not super deep. I also need to know how deep it is mechanically. Or rather, you should know how deep it is mechanically.
That would be good to know before I go down.
We'll burn that bridge as we cross it.
Yes. So this would be let's say it is a fairly deep hole. It's like 150 feet. So not nothing, but the the light isn't high enough of an angle that you can see down to the bottom. Yeah. But mechanically, this is a medium height fall.
All right. Question: why aren't we sending Braytac in?
Does he have a jetpack to get back out to bring us the rope ladder?
Fair enough. All right. You know what? I got that sweet night vision helmet package. Yeah. I descend into the hole.
Okay. And how are you descending exactly?
By using the jetpack to lower me.
Okay. You're just touching down at the bottom of the hole.
I mean, yeah. What did you think I was going to do? Fly down there full tilt head first?
I mean, you could.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Oh, I should clarify. Blaster rifle drawn.
Ah, yes, very good. Well, as you land, the floor at the bottom of this hole, you set down on it, and as you do, it sort of gives. You think this is like some pretty loose pack earth that you've touched down on, and I need you to make a difficulty 4 coordination check. With 1 upgrade. So 3 purple, 1 red.
Man, I'm really never going to get any use out of this condition, am I?
What does that do?
It removes black die.
Oh yeah, I can give you some black die to remove.
Well, if you're not putting it out in the first place, what's the fucking point?
I should put it on.
Well, I ignore 2 ranks of it.
Alright, tell you what, I would have put some black die on there, but you have that I won't.
Alright, sorry, what was it?
It is 3 purple, 1 red.
Can one of you guys flip me a light side?
Sure. Oops.
Well, yeah, the problem is I want to make things harder by giving you destiny points, but I also got to come up with some specific reason why there would be setback on a specific check. I mean, in this case, I could say something like, "Oh, it's a confined space. You don't have a ton of maneuverability in here." But yeah, I just need to remember to do that,
Alright, I'll cancel out. No failures, no successes.
which means you fail. So
Alright.
you only failed a little, and you've got your jetpack, so this isn't as bad as it would be if somebody tried to like free climb down here or something. But yeah, so Branks, this earth gives away under you as you land on it, and as you don't sink so much as like drop another few feet, and as you drop those additional few feet, you feel like some sharp sticks coming up from the ground to meet you. Let me see. I wrote it down somewhere. Ah, yes, here it is. You suffer 10 wounds of sharp stick damage.
Is this affected by soak?
Yeah, this goes to your soak.
Alrighty. And I am technically falling from this, right?
Yes.
Would my 2 ranks in condition, which reduces damage and strain suffered from falling by 1 per rank of conditioned, would that also reduce 2 wounds?
Yes. This is not enough of a fall that you would take damage from it. but the sticks are what's damaging you. So yes, that would apply here.
All right.
It is still damage due to falling. But yeah, so whoever built this apparently constructed a punji pit at the bottom.
Branks is just going to kind of let out one of those wheezed ows as he removes the stick from his ass cheek.
Yeah, just like like Shrek.
Yep.
When he's got the he's got like arrows stuck in him.
Yep.
Yeah, so you were at the bottom of
They
this hole.
put a punji pit down here. I hate these people. How deep's the hole I'm currently in?
From the top, it was 150 feet. In front of you, you can see a passage that leads off and then curves to one side after about like 60 feet. And on the floor of this passage, more or less right in front of you, is a coiled up rope ladder.
Branks is going to fly up with the rope ladder
Mhm.
and place it at the top of the stupid fucking pit.
It's got two sticks that go in there. They're pretty deep, like they provide a decent amount of leverage.
Great. So we set up the rope ladder and we proceed carefully into the tunnel, avoiding the obvious, now obvious trap.
Yeah, you sort of have to you have to take like you got to take like a big step off the bottom rung to get over the pit. But now that you actually know it's there, it's trivial to avoid.
Tenorok, are you able to treat this wound without using a stim pack?
Of course. I mean,
Could you please?
I'm a doctor.
He's a doctor, Jim, not a doctor.
I thought he was
I'm
the
a
DJ.
doctor, not a doctor.
Or your wounds below half of your threshold.
Did the 3 points of poked in the ass damage I take? No.
Then it's only difficulty 1.
Well below.
You want to use that now?
However, it will be difficulty 1 red.
Oh no.
Did they smear shit
I
on their
mean-
sticks?
It's just
You
okay.
don't think so? They've also smeared a bunch of dirt on it, so you couldn't see them. Very nice.
You get healed for 4. Any
He just
strain you
overhealed him.
have or anything
Yep.
is any adverse conditions you have are gone.
Hey, if you're breaking out some healing, I could use some, on account of getting shot and
Yeah,
the critical hit.
Oh, you
Okay.
suck.
Yeah, 'cause, Wait, Hayes, update your name. Also, Hayes,
You
because
do
he has
it.
the 2 ways to heal us, with the check and with the stim pack. So I did the check. That way the stim pack will still work fine.
Yeah, but doesn't he only get to use that once on you?
For encounter, this is not an encounter.
Now, does the difficulty of the critical hit I have matter?
It only matters if he's trying to heal the critical hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking him to do.
It's a difficulty 2
Okay,
critical
then.
hit, so the difficulty will be 2.
2 green, 2 red, or 2 purple.
2 purple.
Okay, he heals for 4, and I remove. I don't know.
Well, no,
I think
that was a check to remove the critical injury. So you remove the critical injury. He does not heal from that.
Oh, okay.
Can he still heal me?
Let me check the thing.
Okay.
I assume that the heal would be part of removing the critical, wouldn't it? Or make a separate.
No, this is a check.
Removing the critical can be part of a heal if you generate a triumph, but if you're just rolling to remove the critical injury, then that's all you get.
Okay, I'd rather remove the critical injury. So that's what the check was. That's what I asked for.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say no. Like that's
Okay.
as far as healing him in his current state of health, that's all you get.
Okay, fine with me. Let's move on. I assume our life signs are somewhat weakened, but we can still talk to Nevin down in the hole.
They're not just somewhat weakened. He can't see you at all.
Well, the
Do I still have radio contact with him?
Yes, you still have radio contact.
Do the
and you
homing
would be
beacons
able to
work?
pick up the homing beacon as well.
So we don't actually know which way the enemies went then.
No,
Confirm.
they disappeared into that hole.
Right. Okay. Aiden, can you see like if you can find like footprints or something for us to follow?
I should also
I-
add there are no light sources down here.
Did we bring our own light sources?
I don't know, did it?
I don't know about you, but I can see in the dark.
I've got my built-in sensors in my face. I got predator vision.
So like are flashlights actually a thing?
I think there's I believe there were like glow rods in the Did I put those in there? I'm pretty sure I did.
No, I don't think so.
If I didn't, then we'll have it, but I want to actually check. 'Cause that was
Fusion
kinda-
lantern. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, well there is that. That's not just for light though. It also does something else.
Oh yeah, and generates power.
Oh, looks like I didn't put them in there.
pass out the glow sticks.
Well, I assume like we could have like little like LED flashlights or something.
Yeah, you've got like a little, like your little puck suit light. But you did not bring a flashlight to slot into your head slot.
Right. Yeah, we're just using the puck suits lights.
But yeah, even with those, it is still a bit dim, just due to the total lack of any other illumination.
Okay.
Although for some of you, that is not a problem.
So, survival check.
Yep.
Start tracking.
So we're going to say that the lights that you have remove one from the 2 black dice that would be added due to the. Actually, no, that's not what we're going to say. We're going to say that having lights allows you to make the check at all. There will be 2 black dice. Some of you may have things that remove one or both of them.
Well, expert tracker removes one.
Ah, there you go.
And then is anyone giving assistance?
I'll assist.
All right. What's the difficulty?
The difficulty will be, it's another 4.
We should probably spend a light side point on this.
Might help down in the dark.
Yeah, just so we actually know which way we're going.
So,
Upgrade.
yellow,
lights.
yellow, green, blue, purple, 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 purple. Okay.
Oh yeah. So actually making this check does not become necessary for a little bit, but eventually you begin to encounter branching paths in this underground tunnel here. And as you but as you go along, you're able to like identify the footprints of some people who've clearly been down here fairly recently.
Wait, it was a dead end?
I don't think I said anything about that.
You didn't. I just assumed that we were dropping to the middle of a tunnel with options to go forward and back.
No, this was a dead end.
Okay. Well, now we know at least where they went.
Yes. Although eventually you would encounter like other tunnels where you would have an option to go forward and back. But you're able to determine the way to go because you find these tracks and you're able to follow them. As you go along, you encounter other shafts leading up. And these ones still have their rope ladders in them. There are also a couple junctions you come through, ones that don't have shafts attached to them. And as you go through one of them, Aiden, so that you're able to notice just with your how much attention you're paying to the ground and all of the shapes the dirt makes. You notice that the dirt in this junction is not packed down at all. And in fact, the tracks stop going into this junction and then pick back up the other side.
I think there's more punji sticks down there, guys.
Is there like a path around the edge of this?
No, so the tracks go up to the pit and stop, and then they resume on the other side.
Does it look like the tracks of someone who does like a run and then a jump?
So to be clear, this junction is the same size as the hole you climbed down. You could step over this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make this out as like a huge pit or something. It's not.
I mean, most of us are D&D players, so 10-foot pit is the usual.
Yeah, I suppose.
At least with
Right.
Underdark.
This is more of like your single 5-foot tile man trap.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I guess we just walk over it then.
Yeah, but thanks to Aiden's triumph, you're able to not walk into this additional punji trap. But yeah, following these tracks, you eventually find an exit that is not vertical but horizontal. You come to the end of a tunnel, or the end of the tunnel that you're following. And the way this tunnel ends is with the end of the tunnel is covered by this sort of mat made up of sticks that have been like woven together with dirt packed around the side opposite you. You can see that it's clearly meant to be like moved.
Perhaps we should move it.
Well, if you did, you would see that it opens up into a fairly deep, like, you've seen one of those really small creeks that cuts through just like a big trench around it, as if the water were much higher at some point in the past to carve all that out. I don't know if any of you have seen anything like that.
I have.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it's a small creek running through a large trench, and you move this big sort of mat of earth and sticks aside, and you step out into this creek here. The other side of the mat is covered in vine, as is the area around the hole that it was attached to.
Are we still underground?
No, you're outside. You've stepped out into a creek bed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I contact Nevin and let him know.
So while they're doing that, with enough firepower, would it be able to clear around the hard contact?
Yeah, you could be doing that.
To be able to pick it back up?
Yeah, you could clear enough. The area that you picked to drop it would have been like you would have picked a fairly big gap between trees. Now, So any of these really big trees that are preventing you from landing would be too big for you to shoot down, even with your weapons, unless you like really spent a lot of time doing it. But you could pick an area that you could drop it into, and if you were to spend some time clearing away all of the like the low brush and foliage, you would be able to get down there and pick it back up. It's like it's
Like
kind of
we've
a
been doing that while they're exploring the tunnels. Then.
yes, you could have been doing that. However, in the tracks that you're following do not stop here.
Guess we
They-
keep going then.
Yeah, well, so they lead into the creek, and they sort of they don't quite well they disappear in the creek with the water having washed away the prints. But also with how well you did on that check, you're able to recognize that they pick up a little bit upstream and they start leading up a hill. Like away from the opposite side of the riverbank.
Let's go.
Gotta keep following.
So, Aiden, you're continuing to follow these tracks, and you've got the party all following behind you.
I detest this jungle.
Aiden, you're
Sounds like.
Yes.
leading the party here. Okay.
And I assume
Oops.
Nevin's is he in sensor range at this point of us yet?
No.
Okay.
Negative.
Neither
I
would
would have
I.
stayed outside of sensor range.
Okay.
I don't think
Since
he
the
was
homing beacon
anywhere
has such a large range, I can stay outside of the sensor range, thus not to give your guys' position away
Sure.
with the noise of the ship.
All right. Well, I guess we follow Aiden.
Yes. And since Aiden is leading the pack, I need him to make a perception check against. It will be 4 purple. Hold on a second there. It'll be 4 purple with 2 upgrades. So PP, RR, and then 2 black. So PP, RR, KK.
Good God.
Yep.
Guys, I think we pissed the DM off.
What? No.
No, I'm kidding.
I gotta give you some challenger.
Yeah.
But these black dice are due to natural phenomena, like foliage and brush and whatnot.
Hmm. I don't suppose it's anything Expert Tracker can help out with.
What exactly does Expert Tracker say?
Remove 1 black die per rank of Expert Tracker from checks to find tracks or track targets.
You don't have anything for, like, perception?
The only thing I have for perception only affects allies.
Ooh.
So, since I'm like looking down at the ground, focusing on the tracks, can I have someone like next to me be on the lookout for any ambushes?
Can do. I'll do that.
Alright. Then, Brinks, you're making PP, RR, KK. And additionally, I think you have something else that would help with this as well.
Is it my awesome helmet?
It is your awesome helmet. I believe what I said I gave you for that extra upgrade you got was that you got not merely night vision, but you got some it helps you see through light obscuration, which would
Yep.
include this. It's almost like I gave it to you for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So that would
So-
also remove a black die.
So it's PPRRK.
Does Aiden's thing add blue dice or remove black dice?
I give 2 blues.
Okay, so you would remove a black die and you would get 2 blues from Aiden.
And this is perception?
It's perception.
Hey, can someone flip over a light?
Sure.
Don't fuck me, dice.
Well, since you seem to be the one in danger of revealing anybody here, then this will be against you, Brinks. Let's see.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm making my roll here.
Okay.
Now, Brinks, you have how many how much range defense?
3.
3. Very nice.
Is there any kind of natural cover or stuff that would be making firing down a tunnel at me difficult?
Oh yes, I'm factoring that in. There are branches and leaves and all that kind of stuff
Roots.
all around you.
Rocks. A small centipede leaps in front of the blaster round and takes the hit.
Yes, all right, that should do. Let's see, do they hit you with all that? Ooh, they do.
Fuck.
Yep. So let's see, what do they got here?
Brinks dead.
Nah, he's tough. He'll be fine.
Remember, Hayes wants Brinks to die.
Mm-hmm. Not sure why, but Hayes really wants me to die.
What?
Let's see, they only generated 2. Yep. So it's base damage 9 weapon. And
What's hitting him?
oh, blaster fire. Yeah, I should have described what's going on here. That might be helpful.
Mm?
Yeah.
Would be
So,
helpful.
yeah, as you guys are moving up the hill, Aiden is following the tracks, and that is when Brinks is bombarded by a bunch of blaster fire from some bushes up ahead.
Bushes, aren't we underground?
No, you're above ground. You're walking up a hill. So it is 9 damage, and then these guys were going to spend those 2 advantages to generate a second hit. So it is 9 damage twice. So you
Oh,
apply
shit,
your soak and
auto-fire?
generate- Yes.
So I apply my soak to both?
You apply your soak to both. It's 2 separate hits. How much is your soak?
5.
Yep.
So it sounds like I take 8 damage.
So take 8 damage.
Well, I'm bloodied. Vigilance?
Vigilance?
Yeah, are we rolling
Cool.
an ish?
Oh, yeah.
Had
And
2
yes, it would
blues.
be vigilance.
We all get the 2 blues?
I mean,
It
if
would, due to Aiden.
you're engaged with me, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say you're all close enough.
Except for me.
Hey, Aiden. I'm standing next to you. Engaged is a little much.
I mean, this is the kind of thing that would be a
Way to
foot
break
radius
my heart.
in D&D. So if we wanted to be what's the word? If we wanted to be rigorous, it would only apply to like maybe 2 or 3 of you, but I don't care. It'll apply to all of you. One other thing I should point out: you're up this hill that's covered in like dense brush and grass and roots and all of that. Like you've just been walking this whole time, but now that we're into combat, this will count as difficult terrain. You do also get some. You do also get obscuration from being in this terrain, and if you take cover, you'll get even more as well. Of course, that also applies to the enemy.
For now.
For now, yeah.
Hey, Mr.
actually,
Roll
I'll take that
initiative.
back. Yep. There. Ah, yes. Okay. For a minute, I forgot that I was able to do that. Oh, and that's not how you roll. That's how I roll.
This is how I roll.
Touch my wood rise.
So it looks like he goes, and then all of us go.
Yep. I did upgrade him after all. Alright. Yeah. So now that they've given Brinks some attention, they will. Let's see. Braytac looks real big and tough. So they'll give him some love next. How much ranged defense does Braytac have?
Ranged 1.
Just 1. All right. Also, we're going to spend another one of these.
Just giving them away.
I gotta give you them somehow. If the way I give them to you is by kicking your ass, then so be it.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, every single person here rolled 1 black, so
Yeah, no, I gotta give them to you somehow. And honestly, me giving you Destiny dice by wasting my attacks on Hayes' character, you should be thanking me for it.
that is true.
Yeah,
Even if you hit him, his soak is like, what is your soak, Hayes? Like 9?
I don't answer questions.
no, but the point, Hayes has made a very effective tank, so every attack that I direct towards him is like, he's saving the party a lot of pain.
Better be careful though. You kill my character, it's permadeath.
Ooh, well, we'll see.
There's no wizard shrines here, Frodo.
All right, so it's a base damage. What I got? It's a base damage 9 weapon. They rolled 6 successes. Wait, hold on. What did I get on that?
You gonna run that by me again? Did you say 9 successes?
No, I said it's a base damage 9. They got 6 successes.
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah, that would be quite something.
I'm immune to pierce, breach, burn, space, and water.
Well, then we'll just have to hit you more. See, did I give them the thing that? Ah, yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so for the first hit, it is going to be 9 plus 6, which is 15,
Minus 10.
minus 10, so 5, and then plus 4 from this destiny point that I've just spent. So that is 9 wounds to you. And then they don't get that for the subsequent 2 hits, though. So for those, it will just be 5 and then 5 again. So it's 1 hit for 9, and then 2 hits for 5 each.
Those don't hit.
What do you mean they don't?
Okay, you just said it's 2 more separates that are 5. I have a 10, so.
No, that was factoring in the math. Each hit has a base damage of 9 plus 6 successes, so it's
So-
15, 15, 15, and then the first hit is dealing an additional 4 damage.
So what's the total amount you hit me for?
The total amount I'm actually hitting you for, I believe, should be. Here, I gotta do the math. 9 plus 6 is 15 plus the 4. It's 10, so it should be 15, 19 total.
Uh-huh.
How was Braytak looking after that?
He brushes some dust off his shoulder.
All right, that's it for them.
Well, I should probably go first. The leadership thing to buff everybody. Let's see. That is leadership difficulty 2. Okay. All right, and how that there's 4 of us down on the ground, so Nevin's just not in range. So all of us recover 1 strain, and we get a boost die for the next 5 rounds. I will then put the 3 strain into Brex because he looks stressed. So you recover 3 additional strain.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take cover.
Woohoo.
So taking cover in this terrain is special. Taking cover normally gives you 1 setback.
Uh-huh.
However, you already have base 1 setback due to the foliage around you. So
Uh-huh.
that would put you at 2. Except going deeper into the foliage allows you to get even more just obscuration on top of you. So taking cover, you have a total of 3 from a combination of like hard cover and it being harder for the enemy to see you.
Cool. That's all I do.
That obscuration also applies to any attack rolls you make while in cover, however.
That's fine. I got other people for that.
Yep.
I'm cheering them on.
I know, I'm just explaining it for other people's purpose.
So I don't know. Do we want Bronx to go next and just start laying down fire into this guy?
Have the doctor heal me.
Okay. I can do that too.
Sure, we can have the doctor healing.
How bad is he hurt?
Do everything.
Well, are you below or above your threshold?
I mean, it matters with the difficulty.
I have 3 left.
Okay,
He's more
so
than
it's
half.
difficulty 2. However,
Wait. You have 3 wounds remaining?
Yeah.
Light side.
He did
Light side.
19 damage to me. What do you mean I have 3?
I thought that was before your soak.
no,
No, that was
the
after
19
Scope.
was after.
No, he decided he wants to kill me, so...
Somebody spend a light side so he can get as many successes as possible. Or does that not matter for this roll?
No, it matters.
Okay.
Is that right, or did I not?
No, but it's fine. I got it.
He already did it.
It's money DL for the light side.
Oh, okay.
But I got it for you, so you just need to do your roll with the upgrade.
Difficulty.
Difficulty 2. Ooh, very nice.
Blue die. I forgot a blue die.
All right, we'll roll it. You might get something else.
Trying for a double success. I think those are both on there.
Or you could get nothing. But
I didn't
still,
get nothing. All right, so he gets heals for 8, and I can cure, I think, 2 conditions. I think with that,
I don't have any condition.
I don't remember getting
like
there.
two crits I can cure.
Can you heal more with the advantages or no?
No, the advantages do strain.
Oh,
No, they do strain. But he heals 3 plus whatever I rolled. So
8.
Can you also use 2 med packs or stim packs?
I can use 1 stim pack, but I can use 2, but it won't be for 10. It'll only be for 9.
Do it.
Okay, so it'll be 9 more plus the 8, so it's 17.
Very good.
And 4 strain.
And I
Not
think
to
that
mention
is
whatever else strain under gave to you.
Tenorok's action and 2 maneuvers.
I want to take. Can I do take a strain to do another maneuver?
Well, you would have needed 2 maneuvers to use the 2 stim packs and your action to heal him.
Oh,
So you would have to take
well,
the strain to do that.
all right. Okay, so I take 2 strain. Okay.
Yep. And I believe that is all of your resources.
Yeah.
Also, didn't is Devani giving 1 blue die or 2? I forget.
Just one.
Just 1. Okay,
But it
you could
lasts for
roll that.
5 rounds.
Because Tenorok, you get
Oh, I
1
gotta
blue
roll
die.
another blue die then.
You get a blue die from him, and you get a blue die from your med pack.
Yeah. I knew I rolled the med pack one.
Yeah, so don't forget his. Ooh, bad luck.
All right, that's fine.
All right. Who's next?
I'll go.
Yep. So you can see the direction that they were firing from. It's at long range. However, you cannot actually see any targets.
What does that do to my shots?
What it does is you either need to find him or go so close that you can't help but find him.
What's the range on a grenade?
A grenade, it should say, I think. If it doesn't, I believe it's short by default.
Let me check. Yep, short range. What's up above me?
So you were, until this combat started, you were ascending a short hill. It is like...
No, I mean, what's above me? Like,
what's
straight
above you? There's sort of a gap, and then you start hitting the bottom parts of the canopy.
How big is this gap?
Big enough for you to fly in with your jetpack is what I imagine you're asking.
Yeah, like distance.
Oh, you're trying to. Well, what are you trying to do?
Well,
You're trying to get a perch.
yes, they're uphill and behind cover, so I'm going to try to shorten. Well, I'm going to try to get a better angle by flying straight up. Like, how high is the nearest set of branches I could perch on and use the tree as cover?
I'm going to say the lowest you could get would put you at long range from the ground. Actually, no, that's too high. You could get one at medium range if you wanted.
Yeah, that'll put me out of cover. Um, let's see. I'll advance up the hill.
Okay, and this is difficult terrain, though I imagine you are using your jetpack.
Yep.
All right, then you can move according to how your jetpack movement allows.
All right. So in that case, then I will spend a maneuver to move up to medium range. Does that get me a better angle on these guys? Can I see them?
So the difficulty of perception is determined by distance, unfortunately. It'll make your attack easier if you can spot them. You still know like the rough area where they are.
Wait. What's determined by distance?
Attacks are determined by distance. Perception, in this case, is not. In this case, it's being determined by their stealth roll. Although I'm not having you make a competitive check because it's easier to just have it be regular difficulty.
Alrighty. Let's see. That would be an action to try to spot them.
It would.
Sure, I'll try to spot them.
Okay. This will not be as difficult as it would have been because they have revealed themselves to an extent.
All right. What's the difficulty?
Remember, you get a blue die from me.
So the difficulty for this will be 2 purple, 1 red, and 2 black due to the foliage. However, I believe you would remove one of those.
Yep.
Yep. So 3 purple.
I don't see shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't see shit. And that was your action, unfortunately.
I'm gonna take cover.
You can do that. That's a second maneuver, though.
Yep.
In cover, top of whatever your ranged defense is, you now have an additional 3 black dice due to a combination of obscuring foliage and hard cover.
Alrighty.
Who's next?
Aiden, myself, and Hayes have not gone.
Let the little man burn the forest.
Well, we're at long range, right?
Go
That is where
run,
those shots appear to have came from, yes.
burn it all down.
They're a bit far.
A little bit. And it's also hard to move here.
So I'll move forward and then take cover.
Okay. So the thing is, you. No, you could do that if you wanted to. The problem is it would use your action. Because this is difficult terrain, so to get from. Where's the table? Yes. So they're at long range, which normally takes. You normally need 2 maneuvers to get from long range to medium. However, because this is difficult terrain, 2 maneuvers will only get you halfway to medium. So if you were to do that again on your next turn, then you would be at medium range.
All right.
And then you said you're taking cover.
Yes.
Plus 3 black dice to your attacks.
Gonna be a little bit to get an attack. Not the longest range.
Yeah, you're fighting an uphill battle in difficult terrain here. Well, except for one of you, but
Technically, too.
yeah, technically, yeah. Also Nevin. I think that leaves Braytech. Is Hayes here?
Yeah, why?
It's just you and Nevin left.
Okay, who's Nevin?
Nevin is up in the ship.
Alright, and move towards the things.
Okay. Well, it's difficult terrain, so if you spend 2 maneuvers or a maneuver and an action moving, you will get halfway to medium range.
But I'm very athletical.
All right. And how do you propose to
Well,
to
it's
overcome
it's
this
difficult terrain, but I'm athletical, so I could
Okay.
maneuver it more easily because of my athletical abilities.
All right. Explain how.
Well, you see, and like you got hurdles, like you jump the hurdles, and you get a high jumps and all that stuff. That's athletics, you see.
I
So
think
we're
he's
in-
saying he has a thing for it.
See, we're in a place where there's a lot of obstacles and hurdles and high jumps, and I could do all those things.
Yeah. I don't think he has a thing for it. I think he's saying that he wants to use his athletics to move faster in this difficult terrain. And I'm inclined to let him. I just wanted to describe how he's doing it. And I like the description. So let's see. This will be, in this case, the setback that would normally provide a obscuration is also going to apply to this because it would be everything that's there to trip you up. So it is going to be difficulty
But I have a
4,
fancy environmental suit.
which does.
Environmental things.
Okay, what's it say?
Environmental thing.
I'm pretty sure I wrote more than that.
Oh no, it's right there, Pete. It just says does environmental.
Wait, do you have the actual environmental suit that I put in
Yeah.
the book? Okay, that's not what that is. The environmental suit, it's like a hazmat suit. It's for hazardous environments.
No,
He's referring to the fact that I installed a air tank respirator. He's got all the shit to survive in space.
Yeah, again, not
Stuff
what
I
that
upgraded
does.
his armor with.
I guess I don't have the wearer removes one setback due to harsh environments thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be this. Remove one setback due to harsh environments would be things like it's really cold, or it's really hot, or there's dust in the air, or
That couldn't
the
apply to
atmosphere is caustic.
harsh terrain.
No, I intended that as like a hazard suit, not for going camping.
Alright, what do you want me to roll?
I would like you to roll a difficulty 4 athletics check with. It'll be 3 purple, 1 red, and 2 black.
Say that again?
Sure, let me type it for you.
And then we use a destiny point, and then I get a something.
Yeah, that will be the difficulty.
Okay, but don't I get blues from somebody?
You get blues from Devati.
Yeah, you get 1 blue from me.
Then if you want to use the light side to upgrade one of your dice, probably would be
Yeah.
advisable.
Do that.
Yeah. I've never known a leader who could be inspiring by being so depressing. Because he's given everybody the blues.
Somebody gonna roll that?
Oh, you want a destiny dice?
Yeah, I'm kind of typing something else here.
All right.
You got it? Okay.
This is a long fucking roll. Jesus.
Oh boy, yeah.
Damn.
I'm athletical.
But yes, you manage to not fall on your face, and instead you leap and bound over this difficult, rocky, rooty terrain elegantly,
Like a gazelle.
like a gazelle.
Do I leap onto their head?
You don't leap onto their head. However, let's see. Aiden moved up, so with your bear, what I'm going to say is that you try to leap onto like one of these rocks that are helping you like keep above all the roots and brush and whatnot. Except what you thought was a rock was actually the top of Aiden's head. It doesn't prevent you from moving forward, but it knocks him out of cover.
What?
Yeah,
Ow, rude.
that was the despair.
Oh. So what range am I?
Well, you can move at full speed now, so with 2 maneuvers, you would be able to get to medium range.
Wait, how close did Aiden get?
Aiden got halfway to medium range.
Oh. I guess, but I then move into a position of cover, I guess, as I'm
Okay.
bars ways.
Yep, you get into cover. What's Nevin doing? Wait, did Nevin roll a niche?
Yes.
Yes, then you would get a slot.
Well, I mean, I'm just out of range, so I can get into range. So I was going to wonder if I could maneuver Supreme Full Throttle.
Yep, are you trying to get into range as quickly as you can?
Yep.
Okay, you can do that. I'm gonna say if you do that again on your next turn, you will get like within that'll put you within scalar range.
Supreme Full Throttle increases my top speed by 2.
Ah, okay.
I'll say if you, it's there, let me. I combined it all into one message essentially of all the full throttle things together. So I can suffer 1 strain, make throttle as a maneuver, make a double P pilot check to increase vehicle's top speed by 2 by a number of rounds equal to my cunning, which is 4.
Okay, then you should roll that.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I go zoom.
you go zoom, and I'm gonna say that is enough to put you within your short range scanners. That is enough to put you within short range.
I was basically staying outside of sensor range.
Yep, but like just out.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Because I had the homing beacon, so I could kind of judge the distance relatively effectively. So that was a strain and a maneuver. But it does put some targets in front of me, doesn't it?
It does. And now that you're within sensor range, you can see that there are just 5 of these guys out in front of the party. They're
Alright.
sort of in a they're not quite in a firing line, but they're in sort of an arc, like over this along the side of this hill above where the party is.
All right, I will relay that information to whoever it is pertinent and take a shot at him.
Yeah, you can do that. Let's see. It is. Gotta look at the table again. Oh man, I'm like getting a headache here. There are 3 smaller than you, so it is difficulty 4. You can see them, so some of the stuff they have doesn't apply. They would have 1 black from cover, so it will be. I'll type it.
Yep. Or P's and a K.
It will be that.
Oh, are you dark siding me?
No, they're just a little special.
Ah, okay. Oh, burn a light side if that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, gonna roll that for me, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
There, you want to do jungle hunt? Here's your friggin' jungle hunt. But yeah, with the you think it might have been your fast approach that tipped them off, but they're able to yeah, well no, that's not how that works mechanically, but yeah, no, you're just not able to hit them.
Yeah, my fast approach threw my aim off.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'm still moving at speed 4, whatever I'm at now. What's the ship's base speed?
Better that than blowing me the
5.
fuck up.
You got 3 advantages though.
Oh, right, I can do advantage things now.
Okay.
How do I do that? I have
it's
fucking
on the-
forgot.
It's the table, and this is going to be for personal combat because you're
Yep.
attacking people.
Yep.
So yeah, it's the top table on the. So you can do things like pay it forward.
Negate target defensive bonus until next end of round. Oh, I suppose that's kind of pointless because I'm going last. That's dumbly written.
Yeah. Also, if you want to do that, it can be until the end of the next round.
Okay. Or the beginning of my turn, whatever, however you want to word it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will do that.
Actually,
Negate
that reminds
target's
me. There's a black die I forgot to give these guys, but it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, I sucked enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, negate target defense bonuses until end of next round.
Then now we're back at the top of Inish. They're going to go again. I believe Tenarok never went into cover, and Aiden got knocked out of it.
And then Hayes is just standing there.
Hayes is just standing there, but he's in cover.
I'm in cover.
Yay!
Yeah, he's targeting people that aren't in cover.
I'll cover you.
I mean, they could totally try to shoot me.
Pull a little mastermind distraction. Shoot at me.
Yeah.
I mean, they
so-
did see the Mandalorian start bunny hopping close.
I
No,
would have
yeah.
tried to get into cover, but you told me I wasn't in cover. I mean, I was treating what's his name?
Yeah,
I
well,
didn't
because you spent your action to both of your maneuvers to heal Braytek. So
right.
you had
I would have just dropped to the ground, man. Just
That takes a maneuver, though.
yeah, dropping prone in this game is a maneuver. Getting knocked prone is free, but
Well, I mean, Hayes did burl off, so he could have knocked him prone.
He
it wouldn't have been him because Tenarok was right next to him to heal him, whereas Aiden moved up. That's why I made it Aiden and not him.
Yeah, but as Braytek leaped into the air, he used the doctor to push off, and he knocked him down because he's so strong and athletical.
No, too late.
I mean, I could go for that. That would work out well. And the doctor was very upset about this as well.
The trap represents things that you do without moving.
You know,
He used
there is
Exactly,
always
he's
the
very upset about that.
Mandalorian who's just hopping towards them, and if I understood the distances you were giving me, we'll be on them quite literally when he goes next.
Yeah, it's
Mandalorian
You
true.
said,
don't
"Hey, you
realize
pussies."
Mandalorian's a threat yet.
You started at a long range. How close did you move?
Well, I moved to medium range.
Okay. I
Well,
was going to attack the ones
I-
who weren't in cover.
Hmm?
But since you moved closer and decided to, you did take cover.
Yep.
But since you've made a case for yourself, I will have them attack you instead.
Mm-hmm. I'm at what, short range with them now?
Well, did you move medium or short?
I moved towards the medium range distance band. Like I went maximum with my jetpack, which lets me move from here to medium.
So you're at
One
medium.
maneuver.
Does it what does it say for moving between medium and long? I'm calculating this range like relative to them, not relative to you.
Oh, okay. Let's see. So it's a maneuver to fly within medium, a maneuver to fly between medium and long, and a maneuver to fly between long and extreme.
Okay. So it's one maneuver to fly between medium and long. So that would have been one maneuver. And I believe you used your action trying to find them, and then you took cover, so you would be at medium.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
Sure, that'll work. Yeah.
Yep. So you are at medium, and you're in cover.
Six black die.
Sort of.
Hey guys, can we flip a light side to make his roll harder?
Sure.
Sure.
Fuck you, Pete.
We in fact can.
Yeah. Fuck me and my OP guerrilla warriors.
We're
No
gonna
shit. They
we're
hit like
gonna
a ton of
kill
brick
your
and they're hard to
hippies.
hit.
All right.
I mean, our party's powerful, but Jesus, these things are fucking.
Hey, why do you think I made them so strong?
Well, I'm saying our party's not as powerful as you've made them. We only have like technically 3 combat effective because I don't count. I just bring the artillery.
Yeah, and you'll notice from your high perch haze that there are only, Nevin, that there are only 5 of them. This is a single group of 5 enemies that are meant to be able to take the party by themselves. Like, they're only making 1 attack per round.
True.
Let's see. If Under can throw hordes of rats at us with pack tactics, I think this is more than fair.
They didn't have. Oh, I suppose yeah, they did
No,
have
they
pack
did.
tactics. They
They
didn't
did.
have swarm like they should have.
Well, they weren't a
I
group.
don't know. This sounds like the shoes on the other foot, but Gilbert and Hayes still get killed.
I mean, they're the ones who made the strong characters.
That's true.
I mean, you
It-
just argued for why I should attack you instead of your squishy friends. I'm not
Oh yeah,
gonna-
no, I
I'm not
know, but
taking
now
that
I have
back.
to curse the dice.
Yeah, now you have to curse the dice.
Right.
Be cursed.
I mean, they could always shoot at the shiny ship.
I mean, honestly, I really had no choice but to argue to be shot at because, like, the other choice was the doctor.
Alright. Okay.
Come on,
Gotta
come at me, bro. So what is that? Yellow, 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 purple, purple, red, and then 6 Ks?
There. Do that and that. Ah, yes, that's what they have. Okay. It's medium, so purple, purple. And what's your range defense breaks?
3. As I understand, that makes for a total of 6 black die.
Yes. Except for them, it is only 5.
How'd you get your thing to 3?
Pete?
Yeah?
Isn't there a thing that they get because we spent a light side to make the roll harder?
Yes, it would be harder. So let me re-roll that to see if you get anything nice.
Reroll the whole thing, or just add the extra difficulty? Because they
Oh,
all
come on,
cancel.
You think I'm that big of a dick? No, it's still this.
Yeah.
But yep, they miss you, Briggs. And that is it
Fuck
for them.
yeah. What are they packing here? Like heavy blaster rifles?
No, just regular blaster rifles, base damage 9.
They're just good shots.
Yeah, there's a talent that you guys can get that lets you add your agility to the damage of one hit. I've been using that for some of these enemies as well.
See, this is what happens when we fight the NKVD regulars instead of just, the villagers that were given guns.
Yep.
Is that their turn?
That's their turn. They make their one attack, and that's it.
Doth I see them now?
How come they got like 8 attacks when they shot me?
They got multiple hits because they rolled very well. But that was one attack.
Triumphs. Pretty sure that was because of the triumph.
It was.
Likely story.
Return fire, can I?
You can.
I mean, they just shot at you, so you have the best chance of hitting them.
Or, no, I'm sorry, you have to find them first. None of you have successfully.
I mean,
found them.
I'm giving their position data to them.
Are
I'm
you?
like saying,
Wait,
well,
Pete.
yeah, I said as soon as I came in range, I started
that
communicating to the
matters.
party their location.
Also, Pete, if we have to use our action to check to find them, we actually can't find them.
But only one of you has to do it.
Say,
Ah,
Okay,
I
then
think
guys,
sensor range, I was
then
thinking-
let me run
I was gonna
forward
say,
and use my
you have
action to find them, because I'm otherwise combat ineffective.
Yes, that's why I had it work that way, because you have enough sort of quote-unquote non-combatants that one of them can burn their action doing that, so that your heavy hitters can make their attacks.
Yeah, so I'll spend a maneuver.
But
It's just like in D&D. One of you has to find them, but then you can
Yeah,
yell,
yeah.
hey, he's over there.
So yeah, I'll move up with
I'm
a maneuver.
yelling, hey, he's over there. I have
Yeah.
life signs detectors.
The problem
However-
is that you can tell us where they are, like they're 100 feet in front of you and off to the left, but that doesn't actually get us like enough to actually shoot somebody. Though it might help me in the check for actually locating them.
And that's the key. Nevin will make this easier. However, one of you on the ground has to establish a sight line.
Right. So I'll move up with a maneuver and then try to find these guys.
Okay, so this is difficult terrain. So in order to functionally get any closer, you would actually need to move twice per turn for 2 turns. Unless you want to try to be athletic.
No, I'm just moving forward with one maneuver, however long that takes me.
Okay. You do that.
And then it's what, perception?
Yep. And then perception, it is an action. And
Mhm.
let's see, it is. I'm going to type it in chat for you.
Okay.
It is that, because they have revealed themselves somewhat.
Okay. And I get a blue die from Nevin's help? Or
You
is it...
do, and I believe you get a blue die from yourself as well.
What check is this?
Perception.
Am I in short range
Is he?
of you?
You're within short range of the party. Yes,
So it's another blue die then.
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yep. So Devati, having seen them fire multiple times, you can get an idea of the direction.
Yeah.
And eventually, yeah, you see a bush with a blaster barrel poking out of it.
Yeah, they're over there, guys. I just shoot my blaster wildly in that direction, ineffectually fire, but highlighting their location.
Yeah, you can fire your marker lights. And, anything else?
So I only used one maneuver. I set for moving
You
forward.
used one maneuver to move. You used your action to search.
I'm going to use a second maneuver to take cover.
Who's next?
I'd like to return fire on them.
You know where they are, so you can make your attack. Sure, you're at medium range.
So I already know it's 2 purples. Anything else in terms of difficulty?
Yep. The difficulty will be it's base 2 purple. And then let's see if they would get 1 due to
So I know
cover. They don't get their special thing for being hidden anymore because now you know where they are. So it doesn't apply to attack rolls. It would be this due to a combination of cover, obscuring terrain, and ranged defense. However, I believe you have a thing that would remove one of those.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to spend a maneuver to aim. Actually, wait, hold on a second.
Forgot about aiming.
Aiming is important.
Yeah, that's probably why I missed. I didn't aim the artillery.
That's it.
All right. Yep, that'll be 1 aim.
Mhm.
I still have the blue from Duvari.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ooh, not quite. You can see the bush that they're in, but you're like as you're moving up with your jetpack, you're just not able to get a solid shot on it. You have your 3 advantages, however.
Yep. Let's see. Sorry, what, Pete?
Oh, I just said you have your 3 advantages, however.
You see, Pete, I wasn't aiming for them. I was aiming for their cover? Can I spend those 3 to negate their defensive bonuses until the end of the round?
Yeah, sure. You can. Yeah, you unleash like a big burst of fire that doesn't hit them, but you blast the shit out of a bush, and there's a guy behind it, an Athorian guy, covered in leaves, with like gorilla war paint.
Ithorian bush speakers. All right, and I'm gonna take a little strain. And, I'm gonna take fucking cover. Yep. Yep. So I'll take cover.
Or, no, wait, actually, didn't I'm sorry. So it should have only been 3 black dice to start with on that, because I believe Nevin already negated some of their cover, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about
Yes.
this shit.
So it wouldn't matter. You would have failed anyway, but you should spend your advantages on something else.
Oh. Okay. One moment.
Unless we could double down on that.
Yes. I was aiming past them. I was destroying the cover they could retreat to.
You still destroyed the bush because I already said it happened. It just doesn't have any mechanical benefit now.
Still has an amusing benefit.
He finds another bush to hide behind immediately after that. Although I guess it's kind of a thin bush because you can see through it a little better. The the bushes have been thinned out by the strafe of.
Well, am
Yeah.
I able to cause them to drop a weapon they're wielding?
Yeah, this guy is so shocked by having his bush shot out from in front of him that he drops his blaster.
Excellent, excellent.
You suck as a shooter. Good gracious.
Yeah, it didn't make it easy.
Mister, are you referring to me?
No. This.
You
Let
realize
the
I'm the only
Mandalorian win.
shooter, right?
Let the Mandalorian win.
Contemplates friendly fire.
I'd have an accident in this forest.
Yeah, fragging's a real issue out here.
Thing is, you don't frag the medic. Never frag the medic.
No matter how much you hate the medic.
Never tell me the odds.
You pissed off your white mage, is what you did.
Alright, well, the guy dropped his weapon. That's good enough for me.
Alright.
Who's left?
Who
'Cause
is it?
everybody should be going. I have not gone yet, but I think I'm going to wait till the end.
I guess I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
So, finish moving up to medium.
Okay. You were at medium.
And then, would it be worth it to throw a stun grenade?
You could. I believe, what is the range on that? Is it short or medium?
Short.
But I'm super strong. I have the strong arm feat.
Ah, very nice.
You got a real strong arm.
That means he can throw it from medium instead.
Yep. But what does... It doesn't do any damage, just what, staggers them? What does that do?
Let me get the handbook open. I know it does something.
His
Probably
arm's
nothing
so
good for them.
fat. Go real far.
So he throws with his right arm for sure.
Because it has the concussive traits. Target staggered for duration.
Let's see, concussive. I think I only gave it to that. Yeah, staggered. Okay, yep. And it is stun, concussive 1. Yeah, so staggered is stun in this game. Like D&D stun, as in you can't do anything.
Alright. I chucked the grenade at him.
It's ranged light for... Let's see, it is 2 purple. I do not want them to get stunned, though, so I will make this a little harder. The difficulty, and I will type it for you.
Should I use a light side point?
That is the base difficulty for this.
I say burn it. He's giving us enough
Oh,
to
no,
be
it's
able
fine.
to.
I said I was going to upgrade it, so it should actually be that. There you go.
I agree with the consumption of light side.
Do I have blues from anywhere?
You do. You have blues from Devati, and you can aim. Although I think you already used your maneuver.
Yeah, I had to use 2 to finish moving to medium.
You did.
Yeah, wait.
So let's see. The stun grenade. It Yeah. Yeah, so Aiden, you hit them. You beam one of these guys right across the fort with a stun grenade. And you hear him yelp, and he says something that might mean ow in Athorian. And then the stun grenade bounces off behind him and explodes, stunning none of them.
So it did nothing.
Yes. That is the trade-off. You have to generate enough advantages to actually cause concuss to go off.
And the hits don't
No, it does 3, or no, it's not 0, it's none. So yeah, it doesn't do any damage.
Well, that's it for my turn.
So you're telling me he successfully threw the stun grenade at them, and it did nothing?
Yeah, you didn't cook it.
Wouldn't that be aiming?
He didn't cook it enough. He didn't get the timing right.
Oh well, next time.
All right, who does that leave?
I
Turok
balanced
hates
this around
myself?
the fact that if you manage to get that off, they lose a turn. So it's a high risk, high reward tactic. But yeah, I don't think Tenorok is gone, and Brett needs to go.
And myself.
Yeah, and you, but you said you were going last.
Yeah, I'm gonna go last just for the sandwich effect.
Yep.
Make sure everybody's gone, and then I'll go, and then we know that we've completed the round.
Well, if you're gonna artillery barrage, shouldn't you do it before I get up close?
You want me to?
I mean, it sounds smart to me.
Okay. Since I'm so maneuverable, can I just get right on top of them and point straight down?
If you want to. You're aiming via your sensors, I'm assuming, so it won't help. But
Well,
and
I would
against
assume that
you,
would
they
make me
would
more.
against you they would have cover from above as well.
Yeah, the high foot, the high,
The branches, the canopy.
yeah, the canopy, but the,
Yeah.
heavy weapons of
Obliterate
the
the
ship
canopy.
would. Yeah, the heavy weapons of the ship would just go right through the canopy. I'm basically trying to avoid the trunks of the trees and just shooting straight down at them,
Yes.
thus giving them very little cover because I can see exactly where they are. You gave me life science detectors, Pete.
Yeah, I did. I don't want to make it too easy for you to just blitz this encounter with your superior firepower. I'm trying to think of some kind of complication.
The ship explodes.
Yeah, that's it. The ship blows up. Yeah, I can't think of anything. Yeah.
I mean, other than the, I would say the tree branches applying soak. 'Cause I'm not, removing the cover, but if I do hit, it won't be as hard of a hit as the ship at full power with no cover.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been doing that with the tree branches, but
But yeah, I was gonna say heavy weapons fire going through coniferous tree branches straight down wouldn't hesitate.
actually no, because they don't merely have like cover from. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense because you're using like your big heavy ship weapons. So I'll say that being directly above them will negate your cover.
Okay.
Or negate their cover rather.
All right.
Anyway, got to make this hard somehow. So
Yep.
or harder.
Well, I'm basically doing that to get the light side for somebody else in the team to use. Because if I hit or miss, it doesn't make a difference.
No, if you hit, it will make a difference.
True.
So I just remembered, didn't someone get rid of their cover bonuses?
Yes. Well, he got rid of their
Till the start of my turn.
yeah, but what he got rid of was their obscuration, not their cover. They still have hard cover. What he got rid of was like the concealment that they get from the brush and the foliage.
But they have shields over their heads?
No, but they're crouched in these bushes. It still makes them difficult to see even from above.
So they would have had the 3 blacks when I
They
threw it?
would, except it's his turn, so
Yeah.
that effect has ended, and they've sort of shimmied into new bushes. Let's see. So yes, it should be that. That will be the difficulty.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the same as before then.
Same as it ever was.
No, I'm saying I'll do the same advantages as before.
Yep. Yeah, so you shoot out their bushes again.
They have no bushes.
Yeah. I'm not going to move them back mechanically, but you would
No
effectively be
bushes?
fighting. No bushes.
Like he trimmed their bushes, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, he's making the carpet match the drapes.
Ithorians don't have drapes.
Yeah,
They're hairless species.
That's what he's
That's
doing.
quite
He's
literally what he meant.
he's making the carpet the drapes. Unless you're implying that they don't have any carpeting either.
I don't think they have carpeting either.
They certainly don't know.
Well, regardless, they're a bit singed, so Hage can go in there and go slicey, dicey, dicey, slicey.
How about it, Hayes? Tenorock.
This is Hayes over.
Well, Tenorock also has a turn that he can take if he wants.
Well, I mean, I'm still in the mud. I'm
Yeah,
upset about being in the mud.
Yeah, you're down
The
in the
big
mud. You haven't moved.
Neanderthal knocked me in the mud.
No, that wasn't you. That was Aiden. Nobody knocked you in the mud.
Okay.
You just dreamt I did.
Okay. Okay.
In
So
fact,
I
you
guess
never
I'm gonna
even
move
you
up.
never even took cover. You were just standing there.
Oh well, then, fuck! I'm gonna try to take cover, find the boss, and get cover close.
Okay, the boss is more or less right next to you.
Oh well, then yeah, I'm gonna get into cover.
Yep, that's a maneuver.
Anybody need healing before I do this? Get into cover.
I need healing, but I'm good distance away.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna hide. Yes. The
How far
doctor
can
is
you
gonna
throw
go
a stick pack?
I'm not allowing like I'm not allowing TF2 medic shenanigans.
Stim darts.
Yeah, no Crusaders crossbow for you.
Something like that in Bar Trauma too, right? The healing stun gun thingy.
Yeah.
The syringe gun.
No
Yeah.
syringe gun.
All right, Pete. There's your new stat block to roll up. Stim pack gun. Okay, that's that'd be Spray Tech then.
How about it?
I athletically move to the enemy.
All right, let's see. What did I make you do before?
I'm so athletic, the check passes.
Not quite. We'll make it exactly the same as before.
Alright, reroll the light side then.
Yes.
And I still get a blue?
Uh-huh.
I believe you do. Yep, you can continue to be athletic. This time without knocking anyone out.
Alright, am I on their face yet?
Well, you're moving at normal speed, so you tell me. You're at medium range. I believe one maneuver will get you to short.
I get in their face.
All right, and two maneuvers would get you to close, I think.
Give me the what?
I think it takes, yeah, let's see, medium, one to get to short, and then one to get to engaged.
Yeah, sure, I do the thing.
Okay, and that would put you close enough to attack, and you can properly see them now. They're all crouched down in these bushes, very surprised and concerned to see you so close.
Does one of these Charlies look like they're more in charge of the other Charlies?
No, these appear to be just a regular group of good time Charlies, sort of.
Is one a little bit bigger than the other ones?
I mean, one of them might be. You're attacking the group, though. There's no leader here.
Alright. I'm gonna kill the ugliest one first.
All right. I'm sure whichever one you kill will become the ugliest.
What am I rolling?
You are rolling. Let's see. It is difficulty here. I will type it.
Still get a blue?
Yeah, these difficulty rolls are so long. It's a lot easier if you just spell them out for us.
Yeah, it's convenient.
I still get a blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You are very inspired.
And then I have 2 ranks in frenzied attack, so I upgrade twice. What does that do again?
That means you turn a green into a yellow, or if there are no greens left, you add one.
Alright, and then how much strain does that cost?
It should tell you.
Equals, so just, I guess that's 2, okay.
And you would suffer 2 strain to do those 2 maneuvers.
Yeah. Let me just count these numbers again. Ah, Jesus Christ. I think that's right.
Okay. So I will leave it to you to determine the total amount of damage you do.
Oh, you see, I have 3 pierce on that.
Okay, that matters.
I have 3 pierce.
You
and
will treat
then-
your pierce as a +1 damage. Because that's basically what it is.
Okay, well then oh my god, the number's hidden. Let's see. Well, I do 12 plus 1 then, I guess. 13 plus 4, 17.
17, okay. Now I gotta do math.
I think that's right.
See, 17, it's 13.
Wait a minute, let me double check that. You keep doing your math. I gotta go double check some. I don't know if I ever factored in my extra brawn. What's the base damage for this thing? Okay, 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. Yeah, that sounds right.
Alright, well, you immediately kill one of them, and you lightly injure another one.
Okay.
You can see their positions now on account of how close you are. There are 4 remaining.
Okay.
That's the end of it, so they get to go now. They're going to back up out of melee with Haze, which they can do with only 1 maneuver. Because of course I made the difficult terrain not apply to them. Come on.
I mean, it is their home world of Ithor.
This is Telos.
Telos.
Yep.
Same difference to me.
Yeah, and then they were going to blast the shit out of you, Braytech. Or attempt to.
Braytech chuckles. Wait. Wait, never mind.
Okay.
You thinking about using a light side?
No, I was thinking about using something else, but I always forget it doesn't apply to anything Pete does because he doesn't like me.
Mhm.
You never make me fight people with swords or sticks.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the one time I threw a guy with a sword at the party, you weren't here.
But if you see Star Wars, everybody has sticks. They don't all have blasters.
Fucking fought me onto a flying bus. Goddamn mall ninja.
These are guerrilla fighters. They should have like little sticks they take out for close.
But they back
Yeah,
up.
except they would have to be stupid to stay close to you.
Yeah, Hayes, you seem kind of obsessed with your opponent's little sticks.
Okay, they're
Are
little,
you trying to like prove something to
they're
us?
little combat knives.
Look, if I seen Braytag coming at me, I'm not stopping to pull out a sword. I am going to keep running, shooting at him as I run.
That's weakling talk.
Any fight you survive is a success. Sorry, Pete, you said something?
They used their maneuver to move. Right, short range, so it is just one. Hayes has one ranged defense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I believe this should be right. Ooh, but they miss. Oh. They are.
They ain't getting no satisfaction.
What's the table?
Raytak wipes the blood off of him. The blood of the enemies he killed.
Uh, yeah, they don't shoot you. Well, they don't shoot you anywhere that'll deal damage, but they shoot you in the hand and get you to drop your sword. Unless you're wait, are you immune to that?
If I
Or
say
you-
yes, does it make it a thing?
I mean, it'll make me do something else.
Give him
Oh.
a critical hit.
What would make me immune to it?
Only that makes you not drop your weapon. If you don't have it, then you don't have it.
I don't have it.
All right, then yeah, they shoot you in the hand and you drop your sword, and then they fuck off.
Yeah, but
Putting them in
if they
medium
don't
range, then.
technically hit, can they do that?
They don't
Unless-
hit enough to deal damage. They can hit enough to make you drop your weapon.
seems
I've been allowing you to do that to them.
I literally just did it to them.
I always hit.
Wonder why. Glancing up at the fucking 5 yellow dice.
The six
6
yellows?
yeah, 6 yellow dice. That's them.
Hayes is
Wherever
good
it
at
comes
one
in.
thing.
I do a thing.
Haha, he said doo doo.
Who's going?
Yeah, just top of a niche.
Well, I guess I'll just continue moving forward.
Okay. That would, if you're only moving once, that would put you halfway to medium range from their original position, where Braytac now is.
Well, then I'll move twice.
Okay. That will put you 3/4 of the way to medium range of where Braytac is.
Okay. And then I'll use my action for more rhetoric.
All right. Does rhetoric have a limited range?
I believe it's short.
Okay. So that, at this point, is not going to be capable of affecting Braytac.
Would it get me?
It would,
Should get everybody but him, because
yeah, it should get everyone but him, yes.
Okay.
Because the rest of you never got closer than medium, so you would still be close enough.
Alrighty.
Ooh, nice.
So that's not so great. So let's see. Brunks, are you stressed at all? Looking?
I do have some stress, yes.
Yeah. Alright, so you heal 5 strain.
Battlefield psychological counseling.
There, it'll be alright.
Just lying on the couch in the middle of the woods. It's like, well, it all started when I was a foundling.
Mm-hmm. And you and I basically refresh our 5-round timer, even though we've only spent like 2 rounds of it.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And that's it for me.
And I go shoot, shoot, bang, bang.
You do. They were at medium range to you. I think, yeah, they would have backed up like straight back, so that would not put them at long range to you.
Alrighty. Well, I can spend a maneuver to move anywhere within medium range, so what gets them into medium or short range?
One maneuver like that,
That'll get them in short?
medium.
Alright, I'll do that. And as I rocket in, aim, pew pew.
Yeah, they have covered.
I forgot to aim again.
Remember to add your blue die.
Yep, I
Is
will
that
type
1
it
or
up here.
2?
Mine is 1.
Aiming is just 1.
Alright,
So you should
so
have 2.
so what's the spelling for me trying to blast them apart?
Yep, 1 second.
How do you spell death? P.
Well, many things in this game can spell death, as it turns out.
Don't ask Braytac, he can't spell.
Remember, the elves don't have a word for death.
That's good, I like that.
You know, it's sad, but that's one of the better shows I've seen in a while.
What?
Hayes, I have a very low standard for modern television. It all sucks.
You
The
cannot
fact that that show is at its absolute best mediocre.
it's not even mediocre. Have you seen the new stuff? Oh my god.
No, I haven't seen the new
You
stuff.
would blow a gasket. It's probably one of the worst like things I've seen.
So it's
And you
down
would-
to 2Ks because of
It's down
the
to
thing.
2Ks because of your thing.
Don't fuck me, Dice. Don't fuck me.
Ew, why would
I
they
got
do
fucked enough
that?
on Saturday.
They fucked it.
Man, fuck the dice.
I don't remember what
So
Braytech is. But
that's no hits, but advantages at a triumph.
Yep.
How the fuck do you get a triumph and no advantages?
You were very skillful at missing them.
The art of missing tactically.
All right. How many of them are left?
4.
Okay. You know what? Fuck them. That guy drops his gun. That guy? Wait, no shit, that takes 2 triumphs to destroy the equipment. God damn it. Hold on. Disabled?
Disabled.
3
believe you have to-
advantages. Target is disabled instead of suffering wounds restrained?
You have to hit for that.
Fuck.
Oh, but you don't have to hit to drop a gun.
Well, you know what? That guy drops his gun.
Okay. What else?
What's a green? Like the
Green-
green diamond.
Upgrade green means like upgrade their side of the check. And it says any, so you can pick anyone to give that to.
Who do we have next that can kill them?
Artillery.
Yeah,
Nevin.
potentially him.
With Braytac in melee.
I'm right up. Well, no,
No.
they backed up.
They moved.
Yeah. We'll go with that guy drops his gun and the other guy. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna make them shooting us more difficult.
Very good.
That guy drops his gun. They all have trouble firing at us now. Suppressing fire.
Hmm.
So 2 of them are down guns.
They are.
Yeah, seriously, I can't hit shit. But my God, your blasters are getting fucked.
Well, one of them is. 2 of them are down guns, and one of those is also down several pints of blood. But still.
Well, upgrade makes sense.
Alright, who's
All
next?
right, so Doc and Aiden. Doc and Aiden. I heard Aiden.
Does Doc want to go first? Just a second.
I think he's just gonna move and cover. Actually, I don't think he needs to cover. I think he just needs to move.
All right. So I guess I'll take my turn.
Alright. What are you doing?
Will someone use an athletics check to try and negate the difficult terrain? Can I do the same but with coordination?
Sure, why not?
Yay!
So instead of brute strength, he's parkouring.
Yeah, it's parkour.
You have to say parkour. Whatever
Yeah, say
dice you're
parkour.
rolling. If you roll like 6 dice, that's 6 parkours out of your mouth.
No. I gotta say it. It depends on how I say it after, and whether it succeeds or not is gonna affect how I say it.
And there's your difficulty.
Parkour.
You parkour successfully.
Parkour.
So I can get into range.
Well, you can move normally, is what that allows you to do. So,
So they moved me all the way back to long range.
they moved enough that would put you at long range, yes.
Like half long range or full long range? Like, did they spend 2 maneuvers moving?
Yeah, well, the difficult terrain doesn't affect them. They Yeah, what did they do? They moved to medium range from Braytac, which would put them at long range to you. Because they backed up once to shoot at him, and then I think when they missed, they backed up again.
I don't remember that.
No, that's what they did. I remember.
I remember it.
Well, I guess I'm
So,
moving up
2
to
maneuvers will get you to medium.
yeah. And then I got one last grenade. Difficulty?
Yep, give me a second.
And then I got how many? Just one blue die?
I think just one. Yep. Unfortunately, you cannot activate what's it? Concussive if you miss.
To be clear, did you use a light side point there, Aiden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent it.
Yeah, you did.
No,
but you typed it wrong, so it didn't
It's,
count.
yeah, it's not hashtag.
Oh. Oh, I guess wrong key.
Aided pound said $1.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to pound on the DL, that's a different thing, but it's money DL.
Stun grenades suck. You need both of them.
Yeah, but they cause stun. There's a reason that they kind of suck. It's because the benefit that you get out of them is really good.
Stun grenades don't suck. We suck.
All right. So one of them dropped their weapons on a previous ally's turn, so now another one can drop their weapons.
This is a second attack, so yes, you can do that. We'll say that he gets hit enough by the stun grenade, not enough to stun him, but enough to make him drop his weapon.
Wait, if you got, don't you give an ally a free maneuver? Isn't that one?
You can do that.
Maybe you should do that so I could pick up my sword.
No, it's perform a free maneuver.
I thought you could, oh.
Only the enemies get to give
Oh, yeah.
out free maneuvers.
The enemies can do whatever they want.
It says opponent immediately performs one free maneuver. That means the target that you targeted works the same for them.
So he could give me a free maneuver?
No.
Oh.
I will perform a free maneuver to move up closer.
Right? That would put you at short.
So now, if they back up, I will still be able to hit them next turn.
Mm.
If they survive.
And there won't be any dodging this.
If they could dodge a wrench, they can't dodge Braytac.
Okay, well, who's going next?
Since myself and Braytech left, correct?
I think so.
I'm assuming Tenarak is just going to move because he's non-combat.
I don't know what he's doing.
Because he still has to go, technically. But he hasn't
Yes.
said anything. So,
Braytac is not gone either.
Yep.
Wait, I don't want to run close when he's going to
Yep.
shoot him.
Yeah.
yeah, so it looks like Braytech is the sandwich because he doesn't want to get shot by the ship's blasters.
All right. If we get to the end of the round, then I will assume that Tenarak took cover.
All right.
He did slash dance.
Yeah.
All right, so same as before, flying directly above them and shooting down.
For that, for what's your
I'm gonna step away for just a second, guys. I'll be right back.
it will be this.
All right. Can we spend a
Light side.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh man. Did you mean to aim this time?
Shit. Yeah.
I will. This because I forgot to do it twice. I will let you do it retroactively.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that I can do that because I'm basically flying the ship.
If you
which
want to spend
doesn't
two
cost me
maneuvers, you
anything.
can even double aim.
Okay, so that'd just be blue, blue.
Blue, blue.
Huh?
I
Advantages.
mean, more advantages.
So it gives me 4. Oh, I'm finding the cheat sheet. 1 second. Say I'll just give a blue to Hayes. And then can I ignore environmental penalties until end of next turn?
You can.
Alright. Hayes, you're up. You get a blue.
As for that despair, if I wanted to be a real ass, like it.
I'm back. What's going on?
I'm causing things to happen.
I got
Oh.
a despair in my attack.
If
He's
you- if
debating
you
whether
look
he wants to collide with shit or
Yeah,
damage
or-
the weapon system.
I mean, you failed, so technically I could make you suffer a major collision.
It would certainly be cool. We haven't had one of those yet.
Ah, shit. You know what? You've tempted fate. Now,
And the ship's at full health, so
the ship is at full health. Now I have to open the book to find out what major collision means.
The ship explodes.
Pete, what do you mean I tempted fate? Like, if you give me the option, I will attempt to tempt it, and then I will call fate a bitch until it gives me what I want. Such as tempting it to shoot me and then be like, oh, I hope they miss.
See.
I just think it's amusing that the hard contact has more armor than the peaceful intentions.
Well, hard
I mean,
contact is essentially just an armor brick that we drop.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, one of them is an armored car and the other one's a merchant vessel. I don't think it's that odd.
When I say odd, I said amusing. Well, I guess it makes more sense that, the tank has more armor than the airplane. It's not exactly a warthog we're flying around in.
See here.
I was gonna say, anything else you do, I can just switch around. So if you damage the weapon, I just switch to one of the other ones.
Well, I always thought it did more than just a critical hit. That's all I'm seeing here.
These some big trees, so
Let's see, critical hit. How much shields does the Peaceful Intentions have? Just one?
fore and aft.
Yeah, 4.5.
One
Yeah.
shield, fore and aft.
Yeah, so it'll just be one. Ooh, you got lucky. Yeah, you bonk into a tree, but the ship is okay.
Snap the tree off.
You snap off some branches, the tree is okay.
Do the branches fall on the hostiles?
Yeah, you wish. No.
Hey, I'm trying here.
Alright, that's it for Nevin.
Yep. Doc and Hayes.
Is it the start of a new round?
No.
No, it's Doc or Hayes that goes next.
I do the athletical thing.
Yep.
What do I roll? I still have a blue.
You do, and you roll that.
Oh my god. What?
You do not manage to be athletic.
Did you spend a light side on that?
Too late now.
Oh, I didn't know he didn't. I would have said to.
Wait, hold on. What you only have one rank in athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, no, you're moving at half speed this round.
Can I try killing him?
Killing Hayes or killing Braytek?
No, the gorillas.
Well, I think Braytek needs to take his turn, but
So how
Yeah, we're-
close can I get? How far do they move?
they moved to medium range, and you're now moving at half speed. So then 2 maneuvers, you could get to short.
Whatever. Behind cover.
Is that your action?
Well, can't attack him with a sword from close, can I?
From short? No.
Then, wait a minute. Oh, that's not a melee or brawn check. Damn it.
Did you add the second blue, Hayes? You did not.
From what?
The one that I gave you for my advantages. You're the one from Dvadi, but you didn't. You don't have a second blue in there.
It doesn't matter. He rolled 2 failures in that, so there's no way a blue will be able to make it succeed.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I thought blue had 2 success on one side.
That would still be a
You'll
failure.
fail.
Oh, true.
No successes means you fail.
Yeah, I guess that's all I can do, I think.
Okay. Looks like he takes cover. Breaks.
Range?
I believe they were at long from you again.
I'm not entirely certain. I had to step away for a moment, so I kind of lost the combat groove.
It's all right.
So they're long now.
They are. Or wait, did he already go this round?
All left was Hayes and
Yeah,
Tenerac.
it was just
Bottom
Tenerac
right.
left
yeah,
after
never mind.
Hayes.
You already went. Yeah, so it's just.
Oh, okay. We're still at the
Yeah.
same round. Okay.
Yes, is Tenerac.
Yeah, we're
here?
only in round 3.
Okay.
But then
Sorry,
you'd
I
be
thought we
bottom
were approaching the end of round 4.
Is Mr. here? I bet he is. Mr.
How much you want to put on that?
Mr. Dodges.
I mean, at this rate, what really even is a mister?
A mythical creature.
Now we are at the top of the round.
Round
Which means it's
4.
their turn. Let's see. They backed up so that they are at. Hey, well, Hayes got to short range. They can take some more shots at him since he's the one down.
Behind cover.
Should we make it harder for him? We got 3 light side.
Sure.
It'll make it easier for me.
Make it
Never
harder.
mind. It is both easier and harder.
That is what they will do, and ooh, they hit. So I will compact all your. Oh wait, what's your soak haze? 10?
And a ranged defense. Did you roll that in there?
I did. I will spend another one of these to make it even deadlier. Let's see, that will be.
There's only like 3.5 of these guys left.
I think only one of them has a gun anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wait.
there's-
What are you doing,
Yeah.
Pete? Only one of these guys has a gun.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, because 2 people made them drop their guns.
Yeah, but that could have been one of the dead ones.
Shut the
No,
fuck
no,
up.
that was the first one. And let's put that right.
2 more
He
have
got
dropped their guns
stabbed.
since. 2 more since the one that Hayes killed died
Yes.
have
Okay.
dropped their guns.
Tell you what, I'm going to re-roll the. I've just checked my my sheet, and yes. So the way this works mechanically is that you made 2 of them drop their weapons, but because of how their skills are set up, the lowest they can get is 2 upgrades, and I upgraded 1 additional time by spending a destiny point. So I'm going to re-roll the 4th yellow die as a green. Okay, so it's now only 3 in 4, and that does matter. So you suffer, accounting for your soak, you suffer 8 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then with their final advantage, they're going to pay it forward to themselves,
I
And
do that
that's it.
every morning.
right?
What?
They're using the
said I do
ability
that
for
every
the
morning.
next ally. They're the only one on their side, so it'll be
Yep.
just for
Oh, wait,
themselves
hold
next
on.
round.
I forgot something. Because one of you made it harder. So they cannot pay it forward. Yeah, Brinks, remember when you added or somebody added a difficulty to their next attack? I forgot to factor that in. So that's me rolling. So they do not pay it forward. And that is it for their turn.
All right, well, I will trot forward with 2 maneuvers.
Mhm.
Who's in
That-
short range from me?
Yeah, what was the last thing I said that you would
Everyone
say
but
you were-
Braytech.
No, I mean, I think I was telling you how close you are to
3/4 to
range.
medium.
Yeah, so 2 maneuvers would put you at medium and then halfway to short.
Okay. I'm just keeping pace with the party as best I can. I don't want to go in front of like Branks and
Yep.
Aiden, but yeah. So everyone but Braytech's in short range with me.
I would, yes, I believe so.
I begin dispensing battlefield psychological assistance.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shrink.
You've heard of psychological warfare. Now get ready for warfare psychology.
Indeed. So how stressed is Aiden looking?
I mean, a little bit, not much.
Okay, you heal 2 strain. I heal. Everyone heals 1 strain except for Braytech and Nevin automatically. And then 2 additional heal to Aiden.
Man, can you heal my strain in life? Because I'm getting a fucking headache here. Just hurry up and kill these guys. So we can
Yes.
May I start
Lo-lo-lo. All right, no more headache for you.
Oh, it's gone. All right, Brix, go ahead.
Range?
They did not back up, so I think they would still be at long to you.
Mathematically speaking, do 2 boosts counteract a purple?
Mathematically, difficult to say. That's not a trivial thing to answer, and I don't want to do it.
Fair enough.
The math for that's actually not simple in this game.
Yeah, it's not simple math. I tried to write a like an average calculator in C, and I couldn't get it to work because the rand function in the C standard library was not giving me random results.
All right, then. In that case, I'll spend a maneuver, rocket forward to medium range.
Yep.
I will
And
aim,
fire.
and then yes, I'm going to start firing. So that's
That gives
yellow,
you one
yellow,
boost.
yellow, boost, boost, purple, red KK.
Purple, red. Yes, purple, red, KK.
You know, can I burn a light side on this, guys?
Please do.
Just fucking die already. Just die. Die already.
Hey, there you go. All right, what's your base damage?
9, it's a blaster rifle. Oh, wait, hold on. Yep, 9, it's a blaster rifle. Shit. Fortunately, I didn't get any advantages because I lowered my crit rate.
Based on the math, just doing the quick face values, 2 blue would outweigh 1 purple by a buzz.
All right.
And that's just going. That's not doing any probability or anything like that. It's literally just counting the features on each face.
All right, you kill another, and you mildly injure an additional one.
Excellent. One of them is now dead.
Yep.
Aren't 2 that were mildly injured now?
No, I've been cumulatizing the damage
Ah,
just to keep it.
yeah.
So threat. Take a strain. Lose benefit of prior maneuver.
Yeah, just take a strain.
Alrighty.
All right, who's next? They're at short from Braytech.
How far are them from me?
You. Oh, I think they're still at medium from you. So they didn't move.
I did the free maneuver.
Yes, and I think we. Oh yes, that would put you at short. Correct.
Time to burn.
You can burn.
Difficulty.
Difficulty at short will be. Difficulty will be bad.
Ooh, I can double aim.
You can.
If I somehow miss,
That's not what I would be worried about.
You did the opposite of somehow missing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, what's your base damage?
8.
8. Alright.
So does this kill one of them?
Oh yeah. So yeah. Yep, you kill another one.
Are they in blast radius of each other?
They are. However, there's only one left. So I would ask, are you sure?
We should take
We need one
Let
alive.
Braytech go next. He's got binders.
We probably want one alive to interrogate.
Yeah, so let me take him.
Can you do anything else with the Triumph?
You have many things else that you could do with the defend your 4 advantages.
What does disabled do?
So if you do that, you will not kill any of them because that replaces damage.
Like that knocks them out, or what?
It's sort of up to me. The thing is, if you do that, there will now be 2 of them left because you will not have dealt any damage.
Or to interrogate.
As for other stuff you could do, you could could I'm thinking of what would be useful to you here.
You just upgrade any of next character's check. And then
Yeah, upgrade an ally check.
so when I cuff him, I could hog tie him 18 different ways.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, don't worry about the disabled. Just give Hayes the upgrade and then spend the advantages somewhere else.
All right.
You could give him black.
Then you could give a blue too.
You
Yeah.
get 2 blues and an upgrade,
Very nice.
and I recover 1 strain.
You know, I should tell you, for putting them in the oh, you only have 4, that's right. Yeah, never mind then. Alright, yeah, you do that. Who's next?
I say Hayes.
But yeah, sounds like Braytech goes.
I
All
put the boy in binders.
Okay.
Like BDSM style. Like wrap
you
his
are-
legs and feet in 18 different directions. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't think we need to know that.
They're at short, so even if you're not athletic, you could get close enough, it's no problem. And yeah, it's going to be contested athletics though. So Hayes, your athletics, and then this guy is going to roll his. This is another Arthurian with like the camo face paint, and he's got like leaves and shit taped to him. Very tactical.
Alright, so I roll what? Athletics?
Athletics with no dip. It's a contested check.
Spend that light side.
And you should have 2 or 3 blues.
I have 3.
I think does Devati's thing count towards that?
It's all
It's
check
all
then.
checks.
And
Then yeah.
everything is a check, so that's not a bad thing to have.
No,
Yeah.
it's actually really good. It's why I would for
Yeah.
it first thing.
That's
Yeah.
in D&D that would be like the equivalent of like advantage on all rolls.
Alright, so I upgrade a green to a yellow. You get 4
Yep.
blues.
Oh yeah,
Well,
it's
he
no
tried.
contest.
well,
He doesn't
He tried.
even he's not able to put up enough of a resistance. I mean, whether you say stop resisting is up to you, but if you were to say it, it would be comical. It would be comically excessive.
Braytech need not say such pointless thing.
Yeah.
He is the master.
All right. And with this guy in cuffs, the combat over, and my head hurting, I think we will call it here.
Okay.
See, this is what happens when you put bush Wookiees against us. One combat takes the whole session.
Yeah, but you know these bush Wookiees were kind of. I mean, they were meant to be like tough. There were only 5 of them, and it took you a while to deal with them.
How much
So,
XP?
rounds.
for this? 30.
Oh,
I think I didn't spend that 20. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta kill the boss now.
All right. Well, I hope you all had fun. I have to go to bed because my